Ready. I am ready. Welcome back, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Happy Sunday. If you're watching on a Sunday.
Yeah, we're doing it on a Sunday.
Yes, and the Hamnet episode that you guys may or may not have watched, depending on how bored you get. Paige hijacked the episode last week. Fully hijacked it.
That's a good word, actually. I did.
You did? It was great, though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Whether the listeners are here for it, I don't know.
But I listened back to it and I think this is a good episode. It's funny.
It was
I
hilarious.
really do enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
It's got elements of funniness to it, but at the end we end quite serious when that strictly situation question comes in. But
Yeah.
people won't get it if they don't know what Hamlet is or Hamlet.
I got it, though. I've still not watched it. And I got it, but you were explaining it to me. I think you have to watch the full episode. Like, if you're watching the social clips, you might struggle.
Yeah.
But so if you need to watch the episode for the context. But we both left the studio last Sunday, didn't we? And we were like, we laughed. That's the most we've laughed in ages.
Yeah.
Like, that felt like us.
Did it make you want to watch it?
It does. Well, I was supposed to watch it, obviously, last night.
Yeah.
There was an incident last night also, guys. You know what? This is a bit deep, but it's so comforting to know that I've got such a good friend in you. Because I needed you
don't.
yesterday and you instantly were like, I'm there.
I was in the car with
She
you
was
2 minutes.
There was. I'm not going to talk about it because it's really private. But there was a situation that happened last night, and Paige was the closest person in the area to help resolve that issue. And straight away, you were like in the car.
I'm shocked I answered because usually if I see a call and it's like it was about 9ish that you called me and I thought, why has she called me? Because I didn't know you'd called. I just saw a missed call and I was like, something's happened.
She's not right.
Then you text me and I was like, all right, something serious. So I called you back. And
I did laugh because I called you and you did answer. I then text you to say, are you at home?
yeah.
You didn't reply because I know in your head you were thinking she's going to pop in,
yeah.
and you didn't want to see me. But obviously that wasn't the case. And then I text our group chat with your partner in,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, guys, are you in?
Yeah.
And that's when you called
That's
back
when I
because
knew
you
it was
knew that
serious.
it was serious.
Well,
then.
you know when I texted you that one time and I was like, are you free on this date? And you were like, well, tell me first what you want and then I'll let you know whether I'm free.
Yeah.
It was kind of that situation. I wanted to know what you wanted before I said, yes, I'm in the house.
I know.
I thought you were just going to rock up.
But I didn't
and then
want
never leave.
I didn't want to text you being like, I need your help in case you weren't in, because then I didn't want to stress you out.
Yeah.
Or
fair.
make you feel any guilt or anything like that. Because if you weren't in, I was just gonna be like, okay, no worries, girl, don't worry, I'll speak to you about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be like, you to feel any type of way about it. So that's why I did it that way around.
I think my friends would think I'm a bit of a shit friend. Like I'm
No,
not
you're not.
always on my phone texting people, but if you need me, I will try and help.
You are not
and be there.
Within 30 seconds of me telling you what I needed, you were in the car.
Yeah, I know.
And you were helping with the
Yeah.
situation.
I
It was.
take my pajamas off, put some real clothes on, and got in the car.
I know. Right. How's your week been, girl?
I can't actually remember what this week's been like.
It's been a week since we've seen each other.
Yeah, it has, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Does it? Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
I'm
like it.
Desperate to get my hair done.
It looks really nice.
I'm like desperate.
I opted not to bleach this time around, so if I look a bit darker, that's why. Because my hair's finally trying to get back in better condition.
Did you want to talk about what that listener wrote in?
About my kidney stone.
Yes.
So obviously I didn't know what it was, but I said that I had really bad pain and you were really sympathetic, so thank you.
You didn't even call 111. You said it was like
Because I'm hard as
excruciating.
nails.
All right, fair.
That's why
Fair,
I didn't.
Fair.
Don't want to put a drain on the NHS.
Yeah.
Don't want to be that person.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's why. But I had really, really bad pain, and then obviously I spoke about it, and then we had a listener write in, and she was saying that like gallbladder stones and kidney stones, it could be that because it's related to extreme weight loss or weight loss related to the jab.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are jabbing, I feel a bit of responsibility to keep people updated on things like this because obviously I spoke so openly about it.
You did.
And during that time, I genuinely had no symptoms. Like everything was genuinely fine. I'm not saying that now I'm like suffering because I'm not, but just be aware, like I am going to go and get a scan. I am going to speak to the GP.
Aware of the side effects.
Yeah, just be aware because I wasn't too aware.
I don't know how it's linked.
I don't know either. I probably should have researched it actually, but apparently I'm going off what the listeners wrote in and we do trust you.
Well, if it's a known thing.
It's a known thing that
Yeah.
you can have gallbladder stones or kidney stones related to extreme rapid weight loss or
Because
related
of
to
the
the jab.
jab. Yeah, I'm with you.
So I am going to go and get a scan. I've never had it since though, so I don't want to be a bit. I feel like dramatic. Do you get that?
Well, I hope you don't have it again. I'm sure
me
like
too.
people will get them like maybe once in their life. If
Me
that.
too. I'd never want that again. It was horrific.
It sounds
No.
terrible.
It was actually the worst pain I've ever been through in my whole life.
Well, you said that, and then the next episode you were saying that you passed out.
I know. I've done it again.
Right, Jay, you actually need to go to the doctor
No, I
because
know.
something's not going on.
I know.
That's right here.
I went to the shopping centre by me, Merry Hill. Shout out. Funny turn. Had to sit on the floor in the shop.
Did you?
Yeah, in
Which
B&Q.
shop?
B&Q.
You should have got yourself to sides and had some fried chicken.
I should have. That would. What a shit plug that was. That was such a shit plug. But no, I had to sit on the floor, like I crouched in an aisle and was just like until I felt better again.
Something's going on here.
Something's
and you
not
need
right
to
with
work.
me.
Yeah, something's
know.
not right.
I don't know if I'm being a drama queen though. I can't evaluate. Am I
No,
being
your
a drama
body's
queen?
saying, right, something's off balance, something isn't right.
I
So you
know.
need to look into it.
Do you get that anxiety though? Like I don't want to ring the doctors. Like I feel like a wimp.
The worst thing is when you're in a situation and you're like, I need a doctor now, in an hour, it's gone. You feel better.
Yeah.
You don't want it to happen again. You're worried about it happening again. But if you go to the doctors, you haven't got the
Yeah,
it's
the
not
symptoms.
happening
It's
then
not like
and
in
there.
that moment, is
Yeah,
it?
it's not happening in the moment. So you go then, you're like, this happened to me. And you're probably thinking, I'm wasting their time.
Yeah. I don't want them to look at me and be like, why are you sat in front of me?
It's like, I used to get trigger finger.
What the heck is trigger finger?
So basically, I think it's when your tendons like lock in your hand.
Mm.
So my dad used to his hand was constantly like that. Like his arthritis just kept his fingers locked. And I was dental nursing, putting my gloves on once, and all of a sudden this middle finger shot. Like it was if the devil was pulling me down to hell. That's the only way I can describe it.
Sorry,
and I was
laughing.
like, what the fuck? I was like, my fingers locked.
No.
It was like something was pulling me down. Anyway, it went back to normal. I was like, what the hell was that? And then all of a sudden, every now and again, my fingers would just lock.
That's a good position for it to lock, in it. They would just
But we
lock.
We had a digital camera once. My mum took a picture of it. I went to the doctor, so I was like, it's trigger finger.
Can we rename that?
To what?
Finger blast.
No, Mum.
Trigger finger.
I don't have these
no,
conversations.
like finger blast, like shooting the bullets. Finger blast.
Oh, finger blast. Yeah. But
It's open
trigger
to
finger,
interpretation.
trigger finger's a thing, and so is TIAs, mini strokes. So.
Yeah, well, you've had both of those.
God, we're not the pillar of health, are we?
No, I am not the pillar of
No,
health.
you're
I'm
not.
nervous for tomorrow. Like I'm really nervous.
Well, because we're getting on a train together.
Can we talk about it,
Yeah, I think so.
guys? Something really exciting's happening. Should we talk about it?
Yeah. Well, should we finish off? How's your week been? Or
Oh,
do you
yeah.
want to just
Oh,
delve
yeah.
into that?
No,
Well,
let's-
how's your week been? Because you passed out in Mary Hill.
Passed out in B&Q, Mary Hill. In Mary Hill, yeah. I did a
In
passed out.
B&Q.
In B&Q. I was looking-
B&Q
I
in
was-
Mary Hill.
Yeah, there's a B, on the boulevard bit by B&M.
Yeah, I'm
There.
with you.
I went to get a new toilet seat for context, but I just went again. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Just go to the doctors anyway. But...
B&M though, actually I want it in, guys.
Oh
if you-
no,
I'm-
Cole, tell her. Say no.
This is a PSA. Girlies, if you're not watching and you need to go and watch, this is my new water bottle, right? And if you know about water bottles, you'd have heard of the brand Awala. And they're really expensive. And B&M do a dupe. This is the dupe, right? For £5. 3 B&Ms it took me. B&M in Kidderminster had them. If you're in the West Midlands, go and get one. So if you're into your water bottles and you like Awalas and you don't want to remortgage your home to get one, go B&M and they're £5.
Half
Have
our
you got
listeners
a,
are American.
Have you got a brand link for that as well?
Oh, I can do a brand link. Can you link B&M products?
I
No,
don't-
I'm on about a brand link that B&M pay you for promoting.
Oh no, they're not paying me.
No.
Well, then
No,
stop
I
it
just
then.
really,
If
really.
they do want to pay us, though,
If,
shout out.
if you do want to sponsor me, yeah, but they're a £5, guys. Fake Awala.
Oh,
Or Duala, what's better?
Carl, tell her to stop.
Come on, Carl.
Yeah, enough now, G.
You know what? I'll just go and fuck
Enough.
myself. Enough.
Can we quickly talk about me saying brilliant
Oh, please talk
15
about it.
times?
Have you clipped it?
Yeah, I've clipped it.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, I've seen it.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. I
Stupid
watched it
woman.
this morning. It was, and I laughed about it as well.
You told me to do it.
I did tell you to do it. Yeah,
So-
fucking funny.
I was at the gym listening to the edit of last week's episode, making sure everything's good. And I say brilliant 8 times in 2 minutes. And I also say incredible 5 or 6 times in like the next 2 minutes.
You're
My
a s-
vocab is so bad.
no, you're a superlative queen.
I mean, it's like I either say yes to you constantly. I'm just going, yeah. Or I'm saying that's brilliant. They're brilliant. Brilliant
Incredible.
actress.
No, you were so passionate about it. It was wonderful to
Yeah,
see.
but think of a different word.
Wonderful.
Brilliant, passionate, wonderful.
incredible, amazing,
I'm gonna-
spectacular,
I need to
phenomenal.
broaden my horizons. I'm quite good with words though. Usually, I throw some out
Let's
there.
have a
every now
word
and
of the
again.
week. Why don't I do a silly question? Why don't you bring a word of the week to the pod?
Give me a word each week, and I'll have to throw it into the pod somehow. But don't tell the listeners what it is.
Can I give you a word?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got that.
Oh my god, that's a great
That's a
segment.
good
So you're
idea.
going to put a word in. You have to say it 3 times.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
so-
people can guess which word
Oh.
I've thrown in.
Yes, and then so guys write in and tell us what you think the word of the week is.
Get
It's
the comments
plug.
going. Get the engagement up. We finally hit 39.8.
I know.
And then it went back down.
I know. Are we back on 7?
Yeah, we were last night.
Good
This is why
news.
I didn't celebrate.
Good news though, TikTok's on 17k.
Okay, perfect. That's because you're begging Kaylee Bailey
Oh
to come
no,
on.
so many people tagged her.
No.
And she could have at least just gone, not my thing, girl, sorry.
She's busy.
She aired me though. I feel like we have a connection.
Yeah.
I watch her every day of my life.
You do.
I feel like I know her.
Don't give up hope yet.
I'm going to keep trying.
Hopefully one day.
So,
Fingers crossed.
I'm taking this as rejection therapy.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll take the L. And I'm manifesting that you're going to be on this pod, girl.
So
I'm
far,
taking the L.
Little Lesbian Nan and Kaylee Bailey both not come on the pod. And we've reached out to them.
Are we like
Who's next?
Are we shooting too high?
You got to ask for what you want.
I just think you got to put yourself out there.
You have, yeah.
You got to fail to then succeed, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is that a quote? I don't know.
And part of the fun is asking and working towards things. So Kaylee Bailey has maybe seen our podcast twice or our TikTok twice.
Yeah.
Let's keep fighting.
Yeah.
This is part of the grind.
It's the grind.
It is.
Girl, I love you today.
I'm in
Let's
a really
go.
good mood again
She's
today.
in the mood. for it. Let's go. You put some crazy things on here and I want to know what they mean because I don't know what they mean. What does Paige's heaviest period mean?
Well, I've worked out because I have a period every 4 weeks, on average, 4 weeks and 3 or 4 days. So it's every 34th days when I have a period. Dead on the 9th of May is when I'm meant to be on.
Right.
My wedding's the 11th,
Shit.
which means the heaviest day. And you know what that means? Blood.
Oh,
Avalanche.
shit. What, no, I have a solution for you right now.
What?
You
Don't give me a pill. Don't want a pill.
No, but it is a pill, but I've used it and I would put my whole life on the line that it's completely fine
How?
because I've used it
That doesn't mean it's good.
and I'm still here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's good. So something stops me from having
Yeah.
a natural cycle. That can't be
No,
natural.
you can block. People take the contraceptive pill; they don't have periods for years, girl.
And it's not good for their bodies.
Well, no, but
Contraceptive pill is
It's a
just
one-off.
something-
It's a one thing. It's like if you have one cigarette in your life, you're not going to die from throat cancer, are you?
Jesus.
It's moderation.
Yeah, I know. Fucking hell, you went there, didn't you?
Oh shit! I didn't mean it. No, I can't.
No, I know. I know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
You can
Where do we
literally-
even get that from? Boots.
No, just ring your doctors up and just say, I don't want to be in my period because I'm getting married and I'm on my period, and they give you you're basically supposed to start it 3 days before you're supposed to be on. So if you start it on like the 6th and you take it every day, no, 3 times a day,
Oh, that's too much,
and
man.
you have to take it, and then you'll come on once you stop taking it, it'll just block it completely. Do you want to bleed
But will I
into
still
your
have the
wedding
symptoms?
dress?
Will I still be moody, aggravated, bloated?
No, I was all right. I took it when I went on holiday because I didn't want to be really heavy, obviously on the beach and that.
Right.
And I was fine. The only thing I will say is that when the period came,
It came.
my God, it
Yeah,
came.
That's what I'm worried about.
It was like Stormtrooper.
I just
marching
can't be
through.
on for my wedding day. Like,
I know.
I can't be on because I'm so heavy.
No, that's actually, I never even thought about that.
We talk about periods so often.
Well, it happens once a month, every single month.
Cole, you're not weirded out by periods or stuff, are you?
I don't care about periods. I've seen enough bloody pads in my time.
I love that.
There
That's
you go.
so normal.
That's so normal. It's normal.
I find it really cool that men would be like, oh yeah, my daughter's ovulating.
Yeah.
They understand
Stand.
the cycle of the periods.
Yeah.
It's like 4 different scenarios
But
each month.
we have to understand that men sometimes feel emasculated and we cater to it. So why can't they cater to us?
But I don't know why people are grossed out by periods.
It makes no sense to
like
me.
it's been around for literally since evolution.
If I had a paper cut on my finger now and started bleeding, I very much doubt all the men would be like, it's just blood.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm stressed out about my wedding day, to be honest.
I'm a bit stressed out
out.
for you now. Why don't you trial it? Why don't you get the tablets now, trial it, see how you feel on your next period, and if it's A-okay, do it again for the wedding.
So put something into my body twice that I don't want to put into my body.
Yes.
Good idea.
But
You just met me.
sometimes, Paige, you have to do things that you don't want to do in life. And that's life. That's life.
You can't be saying that.
That's life.
No, you teach women to say if you don't want to do something, don't do it.
I'm not
Say
forcing you
no.
to do it. I'm just giving you, I'm adapting and overcoming to your situation.
Predator.
How have we got here?
Don't know. It was
How
very
have we gone?
forceful that was.
I'm a practical, logical thinker, which we're going to find out later on today.
Nice, yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
And you've come to me with a problem, and all I have done is offer you a solution.
And you said sometimes you have to just do things that you don't want to do in life.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that.
You do though. That's reality. Do you want to live in a fantasy world all this time?
Yes, it's
Okay,
very,
all right.
very nice.
How are you not a Pisces?
La, la, la. What do you mean?
Because Pisces live in fantasies, and that's you.
Well, that's you.
Yeah, but I don't really live in a fantasy. I'm very practically thinking.
Yeah, my sister's a practical thinker as well.
And she's a Pisces.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all a load of shit.
Well, I'm a Cancer. So is my partner. What?
Nothing, that word's just freaking me out at the moment.
I know, sorry.
It's all
Anyway, right. What's going on with your week? Is anything else you got to tell us?
Do you know what? No, actually, I'm really sorry. I'm actually really sorry. I do
Don't
have
be
a
sorry. We don't want to hear your boring stories
Yeah,
anyway.
My life's
Come on. My life
you
what?
put 50p in you.
I'm just in a good mood today.
I'm glad you're back.
Had a coffee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's really
Ashwagandha
interesting.
coffee,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, keep going. No, life's been really boring this week. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because we're going to London together.
Yeah.
And I got a day off work. Get
I
in.
know, same.
But other than that, life's been boring. But I'll tell you a joke instead if you want it to fill the time.
Go on.
You ready? Carl, can you try and give me an answer to this joke as well?
Okay, go through.
What's a lesbian's favourite flower?
Hang on, wait.
It's
Let me,
not even that
think, let me
funny.
think about this. Chrysanthemum, rose, tulip,
Tulip.
lily.
Tulip.
Tulip.
Come on, Paige.
Tulip.
Tulip. Tulips. Tulips. That killed me. Honestly, it
Where
killed
did you
me.
hear that from?
TikTok. That's my algorithm right now. What's it? That's,
But it's tulip.
yeah, tulips.
Tulips. Oh, tulips. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you should have said
Hey!
tulips, then not tulip.
I'm glad you helped each other there.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
joint effort.
Thanks, Paige.
How funny is that?
No, I love that. It's so funny. I mean, I didn't laugh. It is a good joke.
Such
I
an
appreciate
American.
it.
It was a good joke. I
Yeah.
liked that.
Yeah.
So that's my contribute to How's Your Week. I've got nothing else to say, really.
Okay,
Sorry.
no worries.
I've already moaned about my Owala bottle and you told me it was boring, so.
Oh, no one cares about your bottle. But should we talk about London and why we're going?
Yes.
Okay, guys, we've finally got something going on with the pod.
Mhm.
And me and G are going down to London tomorrow to get our fertility checked.
Yep. So we've been gifted a treatment. It's been
Yeah.
gifted to us by Kind IVF.
Mhm.
Amazing. Thank you.
I know.
And we're so excited.
So I reached out to them because I saw them on the tube in London, like their advertisement. And I just really liked the colours and the branding.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm not going to
wasn't
lie,
it?
that's why I reached out to them.
No, but I mean, that's the purpose of
And
it,
I feel
isn't
like we are their ideal people to talk about.
Yeah. Well, the only way we can conceive, we have like limited options, and IVF is one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say that we are.
I'm grateful we get to do this.
I am
I'm
so
so grateful that
grateful.
this is an opportunity and that we have the chance to actually have babies. Because, you
Yep.
know, when it's not just lesbians or gay couples, it's straight people as well
Mhm.
who need it. But it just, someone asked me yesterday, if you could have had your partner's baby, like biologically, would you do it? And I was like, I would have had it yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we would have naturally, in quotes, probably had a baby by now because I'm 7 years in. And
Yeah.
But because we have to do so much planning and thinking about whether we want
Mhm.
to have a baby and when's a good time to go to all the clinics and the
Mhm.
appointments and do the injections and the hormones,
Yep.
we're just not there.
It's a whole process.
It's a whole process that we're just not ready for.
No, completely.
It's quite difficult for me to comprehend that I can't have my partner's biological child, and that hurts me.
It's the biggest heartbreak of it. I completely agree. I've cried over it.
Yeah, like it killed. Like I can't have my partner's baby,
Yeah.
and that really upsets me.
It really upsets me too.
And then people in the comments could be like, you know, get all
it's
religious
not
about
normal.
it. It's not.
And
It's because
it's
it's
not
not
God's
normal.
way.
But
Neither's drinking alcohol, but you do that.
yeah, exactly. And then you wouldn't say that to a couple who were struggling to conceive either.
No, you wouldn't. If you were friends with a straight heterosexual couple and they said, "Oh, we're struggling because on the male's counterpart,"
Yeah.
and the only way to overcome that is to obviously use somebody else's sperm, I guarantee they wouldn't get the same response that we guys get.
Yeah.
But
It just really annoys.
No,
doesn't
it
annoy
is,
me.
it is.
I find it. Don't get me wrong. I'd see her as the parent as I'd see me as the
Oh,
parent.
absolutely.
But I'm just upset that I can't biologically have my partner's DNA
Yeah.
and share this person together.
Yeah. And what I want to add to this as well, and I know we're going to find out a lot more after tomorrow, and so we're going to do a whole episode and tell you about how it all goes. We're going to talk about it in depth. And one thing I want out of this, and we said it from the start, and I will say it again, is like we'll always just be really, really honest. So I'm really excited to do this with them tomorrow. And just be really honest about the experience so that for anybody else that is going through that, like I know there's a lot out there, but like I think there should be more out there for us to take in and digest and understand before going through it.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to really dig to find information on it. So I just want to be really honest about our process and how it feels and how it goes, because any listeners out there who are going through it, whether you're straight, whether you are gay, both people unfortunately have to go through it.
It's a good time in our lives to start it.
Talking about it.
I'm 34 this year. Maybe in 2 years' time, after the wedding's out the way, and next year we'll start looking into starting a family. But you said you wanted a family around 30-ish.
Yeah, around 30 to 32, ideally. I would
And
like
you're
to.
27.
Yeah, we're 28.
So now's a good time to look into it.
Yeah. So we're going to get this fertility done. We're going to see. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
I'm
as well. I am
nervous.
nervous.
What if they turn around and say I'm infertile?
At least you know. Then you can
Plan.
You can plan.
Yeah.
And luckily, there's 2 wombs.
There's two
That's a benefit.
wombs.
There's 2 wombs.
My mum said that to me actually, because I was telling my mum that I was going to go and do. My mum's so excited for it. Like she's so excited for it. And then she was like, I said to mum, I said, oh, what am I going to do? Like if they say I'm not fertile? And mum was like, oh, well, there's adoption. And then mum went, wait, there's 2 wombs, G. You're fine. You got double the chance.
Yeah.
You know. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, guys.
I'm really excited.
We're going to do a whole ep about it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to film. We're doing it tomorrow, and we're going to film next week.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you in depth about it.
I hope I get to film your bits. Do you know what I mean?
That's pornography.
No, like the bits, because I think we're having a ultrasound and blood tests and
blood
stuff,
tests,
aren't we?
yeah.
So I guess we're just seeing whether our bodies. I'm worried because I am 34 this year, and I haven't looked into my fertility once.
Yeah, I'm worried because I've drank and smoked most of my adult life. So I fucked that.
Yeah, but that's standard. Like everyone does that.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't vaped in 3 weeks today.
Well done.
3 weeks.
That's amazing.
The longest 3 weeks of my life.
You're going to vape soon, or you'll vape with me tomorrow when we're out? I know you will. I know you
No,
will.
I don't want to be near you.
Oh,
You putting that near my mouth. But I am excited. So I'm excited to spend the day with you anyway.
I'm bloody buzzing.
What are we going to do about the train situation? Do you need a coffee before? Because I need
a coffee.
I need a snack for the train.
Have you checked the tickets? We've got to change.
On the way back?
Yeah.
No, it's like a split save thing. You stay on the train the whole time.
I don't trust you.
No, it's like a split save thing.
I don't. Guys, I'm going to bait you out. I was on the phone to Paige the other day, and you called me back, so you can't even blame me.
I don't know what you're going to say.
I don't trust you when it comes to trains, and I'm giving my evidence.
I know what you're going to say.
She rings me back, right, and I answer. We're chatting away, and she went, rudely, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I said, have you missed your stop? No, I don't think so. Next one, Stafford. She'd missed the stop by about 3 stops. She ended up in Stafford.
I'm so annoyed. You distracted me.
No, you'd already missed it by the time you called me back.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't call you. You called me.
I know. Yeah, I was meant to get off at Lichfield Trent Valley.
I know.
Was in Rugeley Trent Valley.
I know.
I was like, Rugeley Trent Valley? I've never been here before. Next stop, Stafford. I was like, I beg your pardon. I had to wait an hour for a train back. I looked at a taxi because, if it's a 15-minute drive, 45 minutes away in a car,
I know.
£45.
I know.
I thought, I'm just going to wait for an hour.
Yeah, you did.
Dithering. A man was eating some nuts in this waiting room. Oh
That's
my God.
dodgy because you don't know what allergies are around.
I was about to lose my head. I actually tutted and walked out.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I did. I tutted because that sound doesn't bother me. People eating, it really doesn't. I actually quite like it. Not that. Oh my God, it was unbearable. I thought, control
annoying.
yourself.
That is annoying.
Vile, but yeah.
I eat a bit noisily sometimes. I'm like,
So do I, but it's fine if we do it. It's what I'm trying, like,
but he's a man, isn't
we
it?
can get away. No, if it was a woman, I would have been the same. But like me and you, we can get away with anything.
Yeah, because we're God. So So we're going to get to personality tests because Nat, which is one of Paige's really good friends, wrote in and gave it a suggestion, and it was a great suggestion. Obviously, we did attempt it last week and failed abysmally, so we're going to do it this week. So this is a little bit more serious, but it's fun to figure out like what your personality type is, and because it does help you navigate life a bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially at work.
So we'll start with some facts. We haven't done this. I feel like I've not done this in a while.
You haven't?
I'm excited. So personality is the unique pattern of how a person thinks, feels, and behaves over time.
Yeah.
It's what makes people consistently different from one another. So it's what makes us as the human race different. It's how we form opinions. It's how we make decisions. It's how we react to situations, how we feel. It's what gives us our individuality.
Yeah.
It's what makes Paige, Georgia, Carl. That's what a personality is. So we're gonna split it into two. So you might have heard it before, like I'm so type A, I'm so type B, I'm so type C.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read through what is type A, type B, type C, type D.
Yeah.
And then Carl, you and me are gonna say what we think each other are.
Once we know what the types are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go into the Briggs Myers, but I'll explain that in a minute.
Okay.
So I'm taking you on a journey, guys, of personalities. We're gonna figure out. So hang on.
I just
What?
spilled my drink. God's sake. You can literally see where that just fell out of my mouth.
Carl, have you got that on
look at
camera?
Yeah.
I want to watch it back. I missed it. The A, B, C, and D personality types are a simple way psychologists describe different behaviour patterns. They're not like strict boxes, but it gives you a general oversight of kind of where your personality sits.
Yeah.
Okay? So we've got type A, and I'm going to just bullet point the characteristics.
Yeah.
So
Okay, good.
type A, competitive, time urgent, high achieving, impatient, easily stressed, and likes control.
Right.
Type A.
Yeah.
Type B, relaxed, patient, easygoing, creative, less stressed, enjoys the process.
Okay.
Type C, detail orientated, detail orientated, orientated.
Why didn't you believe me, but you believe Carl? Because he's a man. Sexist.
Okay, I'll take that. I have nothing to come back to on that. Type C, detail orientated, careful, logical, cooperative, perfectionist, avoids conflict.
Okay.
Final type, type D, distressed, anxious, negative outlook, socially inhibited, and worries a lot.
I already think I know what you and Carl would be. I know what I'd be.
Okay,
I think.
right. Don't say what you think. Should we write it on the whiteboards?
Yeah.
Let's write it on the whiteboards and then we'll read it out. So let's write our three names at the top. And then Carl, you're just going to have to say yours.
That's fine.
Sorry. And then underneath I've wrote like type and then what the type is.
Okay.
Can you be a crossover?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say
we're going to
that.
get into that because this is all well and good and it kind of gives you some form of like understanding of what your type is. But personalities are complex.
Yeah.
It's really hard to put a personality into a box, and that's the beauty of a personality. So you might feel there's a crossover, but just for the purpose of this exercise, just give me one type.
Okay.
I've put Paige as type C. I've put me as type A, and I've put Carl as type B. Don't comment.
Okay,
Carl, you go.
Yeah.
So I put Paige is type A first,
I see it.
but / type C,
Yeah, okay, I see it.
G type B,
Do you think?
yeah,
Interesting, okay.
and then I put me type B / type C.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Paige?
I put me as type B initially, but the second time you read out the types, I thought C.
Mm-hmm.
You A, I thought C as well. So A and C. And then for Carl, I put B and C.
So this is good. So that's why I wanted to do this and why I wanted you just to try and give one, because what it does show is that so personalities develop over time from loads of different factors. They develop from your social interactions, who you spend your time with. They develop in work situations. They develop based on mental health. They develop based on what you've experienced as a child, what you experience as an adult. So that's why it's difficult to go, oh, I'm so type A or I'm so type B, because there's also lots of different aspects that add into that. So in certain situations, for example, Paige, you might be very type B, but then in other certain situations you might be really type C, and then in other certain situations you might be really type A.
Yeah.
But this is kind of an exercise to get an overview.
Yeah.
So
I think none of us are type D.
None of us are type D. No, I would agree.
I mean, we may have like times where we are.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't say either of you two resemble any of these characteristics.
Exactly. So this is kind of what I wrote here. I put, most people are a mix, not just one type. It's a rarity to see somebody just as completely one type. These categories are for understanding behaviour, not labelling people permanently.
Yeah.
So this is not for us to label ourselves as, oh God, I'm so type B. And I know we see it on social media, like, my friend is so type B, and then it gives people examples. And it's funny, but it's, it's not necessarily strictly true.
Yeah.
Everybody is a mix of everything. So should we give our reasonings as to why we think what? Carl, I'm interested to hear yours.
Can you just run through the so what's type A again?
So type A is competitive,
Yeah.
time urgent, high achieving,
Yeah.
impatient, easily stressed, and likes control. Often driven and hardworking, but may feel pressure a lot.
So the reason why I put you for type A, Paige, it wasn't for the impatient bit, because I think that's the only bit that you're not a type A for.
Was it the likes control?
The control, you
Yeah.
likes control. What else was in there? Detail orientated.
No, that's in type C. So
Well, that's why I put
competitive.
type C.
Yeah, competitive, time urgent, high achieving, easily stressed, likes control.
High achieving, easily stressed, likes control.
That's Paige.
Yeah.
I'd agree with those things.
Yeah, I would a little bit actually.
Yeah, because you're a mix. You're not
Yeah.
strictly one. And then Carl, you put me as relaxed and patient. I
Yeah.
love that. Because I don't feel I'm either of those
I
things.
don't think if you get G talking about work, she's not relaxed, she's not patient.
But
No.
I don't hear you talking about work.
Very
do
true.
I?
Exactly. So
Exactly.
at work you are like that.
Yeah.
But outside you're relaxed, less stressed.
Yes.
Not in a rush.
Very much so. I would say in a work setting, so in my professional career, and I think if anybody that works and who watches this will wholeheartedly agree that I am not relaxed, I am not patient, I am definitely not easygoing.
Yeah.
Like in work, I am extremely competitive, I'm extremely time urgent, I'm extremely impatient, I'm very easily stressed, but I am extremely high achieving at work.
So at work you're more type A.
Extremely type A.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to this, Carl, which is interesting as to why you said that, because I do agree, when it comes to the pod and when it comes to like nothing related to work, I'm very type B.
See, that's the opposite for me.
Yeah, I know.
At work, I'm completely type B.
Yeah.
But here, I'd say I'm
Type
type
A.
A.
Yeah, I'd
That's
agree.
really weird. I know. I just thought I'd be one.
Yeah, but that's what makes personalities so interesting. Like I could talk about it for hours because I find it so interesting. The human brain is the most interesting thing on this planet
I
for
think
me.
what this shows is how adaptable we are as humans, because depending on what situation we're put in, we then mold or
Yeah.
shape ourselves to be
Exactly.
a natural way for ourselves, because I think we're a mixture of everything. Because if I went, well, I'm relaxed all the time. Some people say I'm horizontal, so it's one of those ones.
I'd be inclined to agree.
I want to see what you're like when you lose your head. Like, I want
me
to see you
too.
shout at someone.
I want to see you get stressed.
Yeah.
I've yet to see it in the whole year we've known you, Carl.
Yeah.
I've never once seen you stressed. Even in situations like, do you remember when you forgot the cameras that one time?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when that happened? Like, we
was
told
that?
him to film
We're
it,
back
guys.
in half an hour. I forgot the cameras.
It's like, forgot the cameras. If that was you, Paige,
Yeah.
my God, would we know about it?
my whole week would be ruined.
You'd be crying about it for a month. Not crying physically, but like, you'd whinge about it. And I'm like,
Yeah, I feel like, Carl, you'd be really hard to argue with, because I feel like I could be having a go at you and trying to wind you up, and you'd be like, yeah, sorry, yeah. I'd be like, no,
Yeah, sometimes.
argue with me.
I think it depends on the person. I won't argue with people that I like. If I didn't like you, I'd probably argue with you. Or I'd just walk away. It's one of the two.
I just want to pick up those on Carl, what you just said about how interesting what you've said. It just shows how adaptable the human race is and how adaptable we are as humans. And that, I feel in society at the moment, is shunned, and it should be celebrated. I feel like at the moment people like when you see on social media or in your workplace, for example, and you see people maybe doing things that you don't normally see them do, or you see them act a different way and you go, oh, why are they acting like that? That's not like them.
Yeah.
Or like they might be doing one thing on social media and then they're trying something new and they're doing something different, and we kind of see it negatively. But I think we should see it positively, because it just shows how good we are at adapting to situations. I mean, there's a reason why the human race has survived so long,
Yeah.
and it's because we
Very
can
true.
adapt and overcome many different situations in many different capacities.
Yeah, very true.
So look at that.
It
So
is interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it? I've got a bit more on it. Do you want me to see it and then see if you want to leave it in, or
I must have done the wrong test because last week when you forced me about doing Briggs Myers and stuff.
Well, we're going to do that in a minute.
Yeah, I did the wrong test though. I had to pay $1.99 for this test as well. I hope you appreciate it. I was a type 4 individualist.
Interesting, because the test we're going to do, that isn't how the outcome comes.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. But
Okay. Do you want to explain that a bit more?
it's basically the creative kind of type, emotional, that sort of thing. So that's what I came.
Well, you
back
are. I would say that you are.
as. Yeah.
So just for a bit of education, because we're mixing it up this week, not as jokey after Hamnet. So, personality develops from a mix of nature and nurture. You genetically inherit tendencies from your parents, like being calm or emotional, outgoing or shy, energetic or quiet. They are your like natural like baseline starting traits.
Do you think if your parents really outgoing and talkative, the kids most likely to be like that?
See, now this is what I want to explain. So I think, as it says here, you're born, you inherit things from your genes, from your parents, but I don't think that it's a guarantee that you're going to be that way.
Yeah.
Because the nature and in the environment has such nurture and the environment has such an impact on personality, arguably more so than your genetics, that I feel like it can very much impact a change.
Yeah.
The other aspect of what affects a personality is environment, nature versus nurture talk. Again, your surroundings shape you. So family upbringing, culture, traditions, friends, school, life experiences, social media, technology. So like generationally as well, I think we see different personality changes.
Yeah.
We joke about it all the time, don't we, about like this younger generation. The older generation call us lazy. No?
Yeah.
Are we lazy, or are we adapting to what is now accessible to us? And the older generation cannot fathom it because it wasn't accessible to them, so their personality is developed to work in that environment.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So we were talking about this on the phone the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I have certain friends who work with young people, and they were basically saying that young people don't want to work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't want to put effort in or turn up or show up. The work ethic is terrible. But what you're saying now is kind of like, are they adapting to a situation?
I'm not discrediting that, because I think there is aspects of it.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, in my professional capacity, my entire team is under the age. I'm the oldest in my team at 27.
Yeah.
I have from 18 to 27 that work for me. We are the most, I'm going to sound so big-headed, but in my company, the most successful branch.
Are you going to want me to take that out?
No, leave that in. I'm proud of it. Shout out my team.
Yeah.
We are, though. Like, you can't argue it. Facts. Sorry. Facts. And if anybody else is listening, step up your game, bastards. I'm joking.
You're not joking.
I'm competitive.
Yeah, you're so type A right now.
I'm so type A. But then there's two other things that affect personality. So we've got genetics, we've got nurture, like the environment. You've also got learning and experiences, which I think is a huge one that affects personality. That's my opinion. I don't know if that's factual, but I think my interpretation is this is the most important one. So what happens to you teaches you success and builds motivation. Failure builds resilience. Praise builds confidence. Criticism builds self-control. Each experience that you have throughout your life, especially in early years, adapts and adjusts your personality accordingly.
Yeah.
And then the final one is emotions and thinking patterns. So how you interpret events matters. So optimistical thinkers are more hopeful in negative situations, whereas negative thinkers obviously are more negative. Curious thinkers are inquisitive as to why things happen. They want to understand why something bad has happened. So you kind of, the optimist will be like, well, that's happened, but then look at all the positive.
Yeah.
And the negative is like, oh, well, that's happened, so I can't do this now, and I can't do that, and I can't do that. And then the inquisitive is like, that's happened, why?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
Do you ever like hear about people and then you hear something bad happens to them and then something else bad happens to them and then something else bad happens to them?
Yeah.
Do you like almost think it's kind of like their way of thinking is so chaotic that they allow chaoticness to come into their lives? Do you know what I mean?
I think so. It's like I've discussed it in therapy before as well. Like you have this sense of victim playing.
Yeah.
And I think it is part of a personality. And I don't necessarily think it's right or wrong, but yeah, you are right. People that maybe are more negative and aren't so much as an inquisitive thinker or an optimist thinker get consumed by negative thoughts.
Yeah. What I'm saying is they're more likely to tell you the 3 bad things that happened rather than the 3 good. So you
things.
just think, oh my God, their life is so chaotic and all these bad things happen to
But
them.
they're just not giving you the other perspective.
But they're not giving you the good stuff. Yeah.
Completely agree. So that's a little bit of an insight into personalities. And I think it's important as well, like listeners, to kind of understand your personality type. So we're going to do it now. We're going to do the Briggs-Myers test and I'll explain what that is. But just before we go into it, I think it's really important to understand your personality type honestly and truthfully for what it is, because then you can make changes and live your life that best suits you. That helps you, I think, your mental health.
Yeah.
It helps you find true happiness. It helps you decide who you do and don't want to spend time with in your life, where you do and don't want to go in a career.
Because at work
you
is so
might-
important.
Yeah, you might be in a job. You might sit and do a personality test and go, you know what, the job I'm in right now is the complete opposite to everything that makes me tick. I need to change it. And a simple,
Yeah, if your colleagues know how you work, like my old boss would, after about an hour of a meeting, would go, Paige, are you still with us or have you completely zoned out? And I'd be like, I'm not going to lie, I'm struggling now. But I liked that because then they'd know to wrap it up
Mhm.
or to switch it or have a break or whatever in order for me to learn, because my personality was like, I can't focus on something for too long if it doesn't interest me.
Absolutely.
So at work, it definitely helps, but also in relationships,
Massively.
massively.
I'll be really honest. I became a manager in my professional career really young, and I kind of fell into it. I became successful in that, doing the job, and then because of that, automatically kind of got my own branch and automatically became a manager. And I became a manager at 24. So I was so young, and I had no understanding. I was a terrible manager. Awful. I had no understanding of what it meant to manage, and it's because I had absolutely no understanding, no knowledge. I was so ignorant to understanding that people are different. If it wasn't my way, it was no way. And I'll hold my hands up and be like, I was honestly an awful manager.
I can't imagine you being a bad manager.
I was terrible, Paige. I was terrible because I'm very type A at work.
Yeah.
I had no understanding or like ability to comprehend that people didn't work or think the way I work and think.
Yeah.
And it had a negative impact on my success because I wasn't delivering information or creating procedures or giving strategies to what most suited them. It was my way, and if you didn't get it, out the door you went.
Yeah.
And that is completely and horribly wrong. And the minute I went on a leadership course, which is where this Briggs-Myers thing comes from, and I went on a leadership course through work, it was amazing that work put us through that. And my God, my whole head just went to dump 360.
Yeah.
And I was like, there was so much self-reflection. I was like, wow, I now understand that everybody thinks differently. And just because somebody thinks this way and not this way doesn't mean it any less. And if I adapt my approach and I adapt the way I deliver information.
I was going to say, so someone could receive criticism in a positive or a negative way. If you were like, I like what you did here, this bit was really good, but
Yeah.
actually you should have done this.
Yeah.
You're more likely to get something out of them rather than you going, you've done this wrong, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, which is, I respond, I much prefer someone to go, that's shit, here's why it's shit, do it again.
Yeah.
That's how I tick. Not everybody ticks like that. So I would deliver information and be like, why have you done it like that? I wanted it this way. Why? And it's because I'd not taken the time, A, to explain it to them in the way they're going to understand.
Yeah.
So they didn't even understand what I wanted in the first place. And then B, they're then just feeling really rubbish about themselves because nice. Because I'd not taken the time to understand how they receive feedback. You're
Yeah.
right. Like, I'm not going to go into like my own colleagues, that's not fair, of like their personality types, but it took me a long time to get my head around it and to understand it and take time to grasp what they are.
But they probably don't even know how they work either. So
No.
if they did these Myers-Briggs tests
Yeah.
as well, they understand how they work or receive communication, criticism, whatever.
Yeah.
Then they'll be able to tell you as well.
Yeah. Like, I think I know you pretty well now.
Mhm.
So I know how to approach situations with you.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you can be quite negative. So rather than me challenge you in those moments, I sympathise with you
Yeah.
and then offer solutions a little time later.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
And I think if you'd have met me 2 years ago, rather than me going, you know what, Paige, yeah, I get that. That's valid. And I understand why you feel like that because of this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And you're completely right for feeling that. I'd have been like, Paige, get over yourself, man. I'd have just shut you down.
Yeah.
And you probably then wouldn't have received what I was trying to achieve.
Mm. Has anyone ever said to you, you're just like your mum?
No, my dad.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I love
Which
it
is
when
a
people say you're just like
fucking
your mum. Or you look
No.
just like your mum.
No, I never. I get it
love
about
it.
my dad,
I think it's such a compliment.
which is not a compliment.
I mean, if they said you're just like your dad, I'd be like, oh,
What, in the ground?
he was cremated.
Jesus
Sorry, was that bad?
Wow.
Was that bad?
Was it bad?
Are you offended?
No, I'm not. I love it.
See, I know your
Whisk,
personality
because
type.
I know he would like it if he was the sort of person who was quite sensitive, which he was not.
Mm-hmm.
He was quite dark in his humor.
Mm-hmm. That's where you get it from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm just like my dad.
Oh my
What the hell?
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's burn you up now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you alright?
Oh my
God,
God.
Jesus.
I think I have to take that out. That's awful.
No, I'm leaving it in.
Okay,
The
right.
true G is coming out and everyone's going to see it.
Um,
You know what? When I argue a case, it's weird because me and my brother are so alike. So
Okay.
when my partner and my brother's wife are together, them two have conversations about how me and Greg are so alike.
Yeah.
And in certain arguments or situations, we're the exact same person.
But would make sense. You've both got the same genes genetically,
Yeah.
and we're both raised in the same environment.
Whereas Gainer's a little bit more chaotic. The
Cool.
middle child's there's something about middle children.
Yeah. I don't know, you know.
No, there is.
My best friend's a middle child, though. She's not chaotic at all.
But is she different to the first and the last born?
No, very similar to the last born.
I'll just go for it myself then.
Yeah, probably.
But no, middle child syndrome is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not a middle child, so I don't know.
I'm not, but Gainer is, and she's so different to us.
Really?
Yeah. But if someone
Interesting.
said to me, you're just like your sister, I'd take it as a compliment as well.
Yeah, I would. I'd love to be like Gainer.
Yeah, I know.
You've actually said that to me a couple of times, and I
You
think
are
it's
just like Gainer.
a great compliment because I love Gainer. Okay, so the Briggs Myers. I'm going to talk what it is, and then we're going to do it.
Okay.
Carl, do you want to do it with us too?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So the Myers.
So type B.
Oh, it's so yeah, sure, easy going.
Relax.
Who cares?
Less stress.
Potato. We've been saying Briggs Myers, and it's actually the Myers Briggs.
I wanted to correct you, but I just couldn't be bothered because I thought you'd think you were right.
That's really type B of you.
Not in a rush to
Yeah.
correct you.
Who cares? So, the Myers Briggs Type Indicator is a popular personality framework used to describe how people think, decide, and interact with the world. It was created by Catherine Cook Briggs and Isabel Briggs Myers.
Women.
Two
I would have
women.
done this years ago if I'd known that.
We're so good.
Carl doesn't want to do it anymore. We just heard him say that.
Hang on, a man's involved and is based on the psychologist Carl Jung's ideas. Instead of labelling behaviour like A, B, C, and D, which is what we've just done,
Yeah.
the Myers-Briggs looks at preferences in 4 areas. So it looks at extroversion or introversion, extrovert and introvert.
Yeah.
It looks at sensing and intuition.
Did you like how I didn't know what you meant, so you just explained it to me? Yeah.
It's like, so it looks at sensing and intuition. So S is like focusing on facts, details, that kind of thing. We'll go through it. Thinking and feeling, judging and perceiving. So they're the 4 areas.
Yeah.
Would you like me to recap?
No.
Got it.
Please,
Okay.
God, no.
There are 16 options that you can get from this test. They believe there's 16 personality types, and it's based on 4 letters. So you got I and E. You've got S and I, T and F, J and P.
Jesus.
So extrovert, introvert. You either I or E or I. You with me?
You're right. This is what I'm hearing at the moment. EITF, FD, EI, EA, extrovert, introvert,
I-E-I-O-U.
extrovertive, IE.
Okay, let me go again. So you've got, you're either extroversion or introversion, so E or I. You're
Yeah.
either one or the other. You're either S and I, sensing and intuition. You're either thinking and feeling, T and F. Or you're judging and perceiving, J or P.
I'm with you. Sorry, yeah.
So there's 4 categories and you're either one or the other. And
Yeah.
there's 16 combinations that you can be. And then based on which combination you are is your personality type.
I'm with you.
You with me?
Yeah.
I'm going to read a list of E and then a list of I, which now you need to go into this and take it for what it is and just go with the majority because you might not wholeheartedly agree with each list, but you need to get a letter. Okay? So the options are either going to be E or I. The first ones I'm going to read now are E.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to read I, and you write down which one you relate to more.
E or I.
E or I. So, E, I think out loud. I generally act quickly. I'm a good talker. I prefer to stand out. I tend to work best in groups. I think before I speak. I generally act carefully. I'm a good listener. I prefer to blend in. I tend to work best alone.
Okay.
Would you like that again?
No.
You've got it down, yeah?
Yeah.
S or N? S. I look for facts. I look for details. I focus on what works now. I prefer applying what I've learnt. I tend to go step by step. N. I look for possibilities. I look for patterns. I focus on how to make it different. I prefer learning new things. I tend to join in anywhere. Okay, next one, T or F. So this is for T. I generally follow my head. I ask is this the right decision? I can give and take criticism quite easily. I tend to tell it how I see it. I am more likely to be called cold. That's T.
Yeah.
F. I generally follow my heart. I ask how it will affect people. I tend to avoid giving or receiving criticism. I tend to be careful about saying things that upset people. I am more likely to be called warm.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
And then the last letter that we need to get is J or P. Okay? J. I like to plan and organise. I like writing lists. I like things tidy. I prefer it when I've finished a task. I usually work at a steady pace until I'm finished. Or P. I like to wonder how it will turn out. I don't like writing lists. I don't mind things untidy. I prefer it when I've started a task. I often work at the last minute to get things done. Okay, so you should have your combination now, yeah?
Yeah.
So, let me just get what the combinations are and then I'll read you what your outcome is. Carl, what is your combination?
ESTJ.
So your animal is black bear and this is your personality type. Efficient, outgoing, analytical, systematic, dependable, realistic, likes to run the show and get things done in an orderly fashion. Paige, what's yours?
ISFP.
So your animal is a cat.
Oh, boring. He's a black bear and I'm a cat. Oh, that's so
and
annoying.
ISFP is gentle, sensitive, nurturing, helpful, flexible, realistic. Seek to create a personal environment that is both beautiful and practical. That is you though,
Oh,
isn't it?
yeah.
So mine was ESTJ. Okay?
Is that the same as...
You're a black bear as well.
So I'm the same as Carl.
You're both black
Yeah.
bears?
So efficient, outgoing, analytical, systematic, dependable, realistic, likes to run the show and get things done in an orderly fashion.
What are the other animals? Because I might choose...
No,
something
that's not
different.
how this works, Paige.
So you two are the same. So you two are both...
Black bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're both ESTJ. The only other option I could be would be ESTP because I struggled with J and P the most.
Yeah.
The last one, which is outgoing, realistic, action-orientated, curious, versatile, spontaneous, pragmatic problem solvers and skillful negotiators. So I wonder if I'm a bit of both because I really struggle between J and P.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I came out with. But it's good to know what you are because then I don't think personality is something you're stuck with. I really
Yeah.
think you can change personalities. Like if people, for me, like my argument to this is when people go, oh, well, that's just their personality. Like they can't change that. People commit crimes and get completely rehabilitated and become new people.
Yeah.
Like your personality is something that you are wholeheartedly in control of. I think it's the only thing in life you are in control of.
Your personality?
Yeah.
What about mentally? If there's like issues there?
Then you can go to therapy. There's things out there to help you get better.
Yeah.
But you have to want to, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You do have to want to do it.
How long have you been filming for, Carl?
An hour and 20.
Was that quick enough for you, girl?
Yeah, it was actually. I find it interesting.
Do you know how long it took me to get that shorter?
Was it quite a lot?
Yeah. Because the actual thing is like there's so many different questions and then you have to give each other scenarios.
I was going to say, I
You
thought
have
it was
to.
a lot longer than that.
Yeah, but I didn't want to drag it out. But like if you do it properly, you can like rather than me just read those statements, basically what I did was I took all the scenarios and then got all the answers to get all the different statements and I just read them out so you can make which one you wanted.
Yeah, that was a lot easier than doing the whole thing.
Yeah, but the way you're supposed to realistically do it and it's the most accurate, so it would be interesting for us to do it actually properly, was we give scenarios and you give the answers, but you don't know what that statement then is to that answer. So you're not like trying to manipulate it to what you want.
Yeah.
Which is how we should have done it, really.
Yeah, but it's all right. I found out I was a cat anyway, so.
Do you know, this is a bit off tangent, but it's just come into my head. I don't know if like women watching this who like work in corporate jobs feel the same. But I find, not in my internal company, just to caveat, but like
In the industry.
If me and Carl, for example, were both at the same level and we both did the same job and both said the same thing, the reaction I would get would be that I'm a bitch,
Yeah.
that I'm cold-hearted, that I'm horrible. The reaction Carl would get would be, he's powerful. He makes
Assertive.
decisions. He's assertive. He's a leader.
Yeah.
And I really struggle with that in society at the moment. And I'm not always like, I'm not a diehard feminist. I could do a lot more towards feminism. But I do notice that a lot. That I make a decision sometimes and I'm a bitch.
It's taken a completely different way. Yeah.
But if a man in the same position of me, he's like a leader.
yeah.
He's powerful. He's assertive. Do you think Donald Trump's an E?
Yeah, maybe.
Have you heard he's trying to invade Greenland?
Well, I thought he was trying to buy Greenland.
Yeah, what is it called? Is he buying or invading?
He's trying to
So-
buy it before China or Russia do.
This
Yeah.
is not something you can do, like go to IKEA and buy off the shelf. It's a
Literally,
country, this is
it's-
people's
It's
homes.
so obnoxious.
Right.
Do you want to ask you a stupid question?
I do. We wrapped up personality types. Any more questions? Anybody, anything wants to get out there?
No, not from me.
I'd love the listeners to let us know what their personality type is because I feel like that would give us a good insight of what our audience is like.
No, I know I said I don't care about messages that come in.
You
I
do
actually do, and they have stopped.
Yeah.
They've stopped coming in. I do care about people. I was just trying to be funny. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
It was a joke.
So let us know if you like listen back and want to do the test.
Yeah, if
Well,
you do it.
can you add the screenshot in?
Yeah, of the graph.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yes, but mine's a bit of a dark, silly question today. I'm really sorry. Are you ready for it mentally? Because it's
Yeah.
really, really dark.
Okay.
Would you? I don't know if I can say it.
I'll just say
Oh,
it.
okay. Would you rather pig
Oh,
and no one knows?
what can we?
Right? What? You got to deep it. You should
We're
like, not
trying
say
to
the
get
word fuck.
sponsorships here.
Okay. Or never have pig, but everybody in your life and everybody you meet thinks you have.
I'd rather everyone think I had, because then I wouldn't have the mental vision of it happening.
Yeah.
What a weird question.
It's a silly question of the week. I've got to keep it fresh, girl.
I didn't think we'd end on bestiality, I'm not going to lie. Jesus. What would yours be?
I don't know. I'm really torn. Carl, what's your answer?
I'm not
Can't-
fucking a pig.
Yeah, thank you. I was going to judge you. I'm going to judge you as well if you say F a pig.
She wants to.
Okay, right. Hear me out.
Why are you explaining it?
Because
for?
no. I just want you to hear my thought process. I haven't made a decision. I'm going to give you my pros and cons list. I like writing lists. I'm an ESTJ. Sorry.
Well, I'm an ISFP and I think you're weird.
I think I'd be like, if this is a real situation, like this is actually real life, I think I'd be, imagine every single person, your mum, your sister, your brother, every single friend you meet, Carl's friends, any person you interact with, everybody at work.
It's so odd.
But honestly, I don't know my answer. It's the first time I've been stumped.
So you care more about what people think of you
Maybe.
than who you are as a core person, whereas me and Carl are good people and we don't want to do the bad thing.
We
We'd
don't
rather
believe
everyone...
in animal cruelty.
I don't
Yeah.
believe in animal cruelty. Right, don't play the vegan card. I don't believe in animal cruelty. I'm just saying, I think I would have the internalized strength. I'm digging my hole here, aren't I? To go, I think I'd have to pay thousands of pounds to get over it, obviously.
You would
are
never get over it.
You are never being allowed into a farm ever again.
Literally. If
Right.
you take me to Asham Farm, I'm not taking
Little
you near
Owls
the
is
pigs.
better. I've been to Little
I've
Owls,
never been
really
there.
good.
I don't want you near any farmyard animal.
This has ended wrong for me.
Yeah, you don't look good in this situation.
I'm not coming out smelling a roses here. I'm smelling a pig shit.
Yeah, you're odd. Really odd.
Am I weird? Do you want to do this podcast with me still?
No. You're so weird.
It's out there for
I think you're type
interpretation.
fucked up. You are. Weird.
It's out there for interpretation. Look, it's not a real scenario.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a scenario in my life where that's going to be a situation. But that's the whole point of the silly question segment.
Yeah, fair.
Have we got a strictly situation or no?
No, we don't this
Guys,
week. I
shut us
know.
down.
Unless we just haven't seen it.
Shut-
Sometimes we do that.
Sometimes we do miss it.
But
But yeah, guys, thanks for joining us.
love you.
I hope you found out what your personality type is.
Sorry about the last question.
Yeah, sorry about that. That went a bit west,
Yeah.
didn't it? Sorry, guys. Right, I do love you. Don't hate me.
Yeah.
And pigs out there, love you too.
Yes. No, I'm
Yeah, we
vegans.
know that,
Yeah,
G.
we know you love them. You fancy them.
Guys, that's not funny.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck's sake. How did that end badly for